Tyler, obviously the conditions were a little crazy out there, but you guys didn't seem bothered by it at all.
Yeah, really, really windy. I think we dodged some rain though for sure. Just a little sprinkles here and there, but it was super windy out there. Made it a little bit tougher passing the ball, and good thing we could run the ball. Hats off to the guys up front and the running backs, you know, starting that off, and then it opened up the pass game. So hats off to the guys up front.
Your passes look pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. Like, I had to kind of play the wind a little bit on some of them, so it was kind of tough.
So how was it winning? Congratulations at the Link, your childhood, right?
Yeah.
It
it feels good winning here. And that's what it's about, winning games. So just happy we got the win.
A couple nice plays by the receivers. Colby Young had a nice, catch and dive. X had a couple touchdowns. Think how they played today.
Yeah, played really well. Colby bailed me out a little bit right there and went up and got the ball for me. So should have had two. I don't know if that was a PI, but the guy sold it pretty well. But yeah, X had another great day. Finally got a couple touchdowns, so he deserves that based off the work he's put in and the weeks in the past. So yeah, they had a good day.
Having so many different running backs, how does that work for you guys?
Yeah, and we have four really good ones. So you could hand the ball off to each one of those guys, and you don't know who it is. They'll all get you yards. So Henry went down. He should be okay. So, but he's such a tough runner. Lowers his shoulder and gets you extra yards. So, and then Don had a great day. Mark, and then we saw Chris Johnson a little bit with some of the speed. So yeah, great day for the running backs.
Did you end up having a lot of friends and family here?
Yeah, I had a lot of friends and family here. Probably a little above 20.
You talked, about your memories playing here. Was it hard not to look around and look at some of those banners or whatever and think of your favorite players who played here and you're playing?
Yeah, it's cool. I was looking up at the stadium where we have our season tickets where I used to sit, and then the banners and everything. The 2017 or 2018 Super Bowl win was up there. So yeah, just very cool, and it's a blessing to play in the stadium where you grew up watching pro football games.
So what section is this?
Ooh, I don't know what section, but it's on the home side, like way up there.
Way up.
Yeah, it's way up at the top. Yeah.
Tyler, you mentioned all those running backs. You didn't mention yourself. That 32, 33-yard run. What did you see on that? And do you start to run out of gas there at the end?
Yeah. I don't know. I felt slow, but yeah, definitely. I saw nobody out there and just pulled it. Yeah, I wish I could have got a little more out of that, but 37 yards isn't too bad. So.
Tyler, you guys have scored at least 38 points in the first 4 games for the first time since 2002. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, and we were clicking, so I think we did leave a little meat on the bone today. Definitely some drives we could have finished better and scored a few more points, but yeah, definitely clicking right now, and we just got to continue to do that in ACC play.
Do you like taking a break now that you guys are scoring so many points and now you have a week off? Would you rather keep going, or do you like having a break?
I think we can get this break is good because there's some guys out, get some guys healthier, including Cam. Matt had the sprain, Henry, so Nigel Leak. So yeah, it'll be good for us to kind of get those guys back and have a little break to get some guys healthy, and then obviously just work on ourselves and get better each day. Some of the young guys will get some more reps this week and just get better.
What's about Colby's catch radius? Obviously you guys are trying to take advantage of that. When he goes up and extends.
Yeah, he's 6'5", and can jump through the roof, run really well. So most corners are not 6'5", so yeah, the mismatches that Colby has is definitely going to be taken advantage of in the future, and then obviously you saw that today. So yeah, big catch radius, and I could trust him just throwing the ball up there, and he's going to make the play for me.
Hey, what do you guys do? You've been around a long time. Even under Mario, what do you do during the open week? What's the kind of stuff that you guys do?
We go more like canes on canes. Just get better each practice we have. We'll probably start a little bit doing Georgia Tech stuff. But yeah, it's more gonna just be working on ourselves and just getting better.
Xavier, you guys really got the passing game clicking in some pretty tough conditions today. Just talk a little bit about what kind of rhythm you guys feel like you're in.
I mean, we're just super confident every time we step on the field, whether it's run or pass. I feel like our offense has evolved in, whatever's thrown at us, and we just try to execute at the highest level. So.
What's it like for you guys? I mean, the offense seems, not just clicking, but really balanced between the passing game, running game. Obviously, both did well today. When things are kind of spread around, how does that kind of bring the mood up of the offense?
For sure. I mean, it just shows us how much of a dangerous offense we are. I mean, again, guys are really executing at a high level. Of course, we could have played way better today, but for the most part, guys are executing at a high level.
And you got your couple touchdowns today. What was clicking today, especially with you and Tyler?
It just came to me, the plays came to me, and I just did my job.
I just asked Tyler this, you might have heard, for the open week, what do you do in particular? What do you guys do as a receivers group?
I mean, we're not gonna know until probably tomorrow, but I mean, Coach Cristobal, harped on, getting better, taking care of school, because that's very important, and also just getting our bodies really, really healthy, while also focusing on, our first ACC game, which is Georgia Tech, back at the Rock, so just like that.
You guys feel like you're ready to get into conference play now, that you had a good out-of-conference schedule, but ready to rock and roll now for the conference?
For sure. Again, whatever's thrown at us, we're going to watch a whole bunch of film, all the details and stuff like that. And, I mean, I have no doubt that our offensive coordinator, head coach are going to have great game plan, and all we have to do is execute it.
Playing schools that don't seem to be on your level, does that help, or is that, when it's not that competitive a game?
I mean, no. I mean, Temple's a great team, you know what I'm saying? We just executed at a really high level today. But yeah, don't get that twisted. Temple is a really, really good team, and they deserve respect as well. But again, we executed at a really good high level today and took care of business.
The offensive line's been doing a really good job this year. How much does that help you guys just, get things open in the passing game?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the O-line is, just dominating right now. Tyler's barely getting touched all game. Receivers, we have all day to run routes. It's like a receiver's dream. Running backs you can fit cars through the holes. I mean, offensive line, all 5 of them, even their backups, just doing a great job.
We just knew we were preparing for the weather, so we thought it was gonna rain. So we already knew that we were gonna run the ball a lot. So we just had to make sure we execute that.
Mario said that you guys, the offensive linemen, were all enjoying the weather and enjoying the conditions. How much do you guys enjoy that?
It's very hot in Miami, so when we get a chance to be cool, we're gonna make sure they're gonna be a good experience for us to take advantage of.
Anez, how much was it, because we're inside, we're not outside, how much was it actually raining during the game? Was it on and off?
It was. It wasn't raining bad. It was more like drizzle with wind, but it was on and off. It wasn't just raining through the whole game.
So it was more wind, right?
Yeah, it was more like wind, just making it feel like it was raining hard, but it wasn't that much rain, for real.
You guys have been giving Tyler a ton of time to throw. How much, do you think that helps the passing game?
I think it helps us a lot, just knowing that he can trust us, so he ain't got to make sure he ain't got to make sure he ain't got to leave out the pocket. So I feel like just knowing about him, knowing that he's safe back there, he can be able to make his reads very clear.
And Ryan Rodriguez got a good number of snaps at center after Matt went down. How do you think he did there?
I think he did very good because the way we always practice for the next man up. Like Comer Ball always say, just because the man go down, the game ain't gonna stop. So I feel like Ryan, he came in and did a job very well because he was already ready.
You have different running backs. Do you change block different guys or something?
I mean, it really don't. We just try to just block the same for everybody, just make sure we execute that play.
323 rushing yards for you guys. That's a lot.
We had that much? Oh, I didn't even know.
That's a lot. I mean, how good does that make you guys feel?
And that make us feel good because we, all old linemen want to run the ball a lot to just feel appreciated because we seen more in the running game. So I feel like when they find out that, I feel like they're gonna feel very good about it.
How different does it all feel for you guys up front this year? It's obviously a whole different deal on the offensive line.
I think we feel good just knowing we can just trust each other down the line. But I feel like as the season keep going, I feel like we're gonna get way better and way tighter as a unit.
And with the bye week coming up this week, how important is it for you guys to kind of like, obviously you got to be working as you're practicing, but like, get a little bit of rest and get healthy?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be a big thing for us. Like, just make sure that we don't do nothing dumb. Just make sure everybody be healthy going into, because we got conference play. So I think just focusing on this, we just focusing on our health. I feel like they're gonna be a big thing for us.
How do you think, some of the younger guys, like I think you play right next to CC, how do you think they handled like their first road game?
I think they handled it very well. He just going in, just treating every game like it's the same. So I feel like he did very good.
So you didn't change much of the game plan when it wasn't as bad as conditions as you thought?
I mean, it didn't really change that much because we still ran the ball a lot. So I feel like it didn't really change, but we would just make sure that the run first thing was going to be our plan because we were just expecting for the weather.
And what's it like for you guys when I think Temple had no sack and I think 1 tackle for a loss? When you guys are kind of just like able to impose your will on a team like that? I
mean, we don't really like treat them as no different team. We just really just go in and just treat everybody the same.
But as the game's going on and like you're obviously playing really well. I mean, you get to kind of like bring like the energy.
Yeah, I feel like but as much as like when we play, like we start fast, then I feel like they're gonna last us for the whole game. Cause like we have a bad play, like we had them flags towards the end. I feel like it didn't really set us back, but I feel like we just kept like focusing on the next play.
How much confidence does this all give you, this 4-0 record, for now going ahead to the ACC schedule?
I feel like it gives us a lot of confidence, but I don't really look at it like that. I just really look at it like the next game because you can't have too much confidence, then you'll feel like you're too good for something. So I feel like we just focus on us and just don't worry about the record, just keep playing game to game.
Corey, you had quite the wild day out there today.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the pluses, the minuses.
Really, I'm more emphasis on the minuses, the plays that I didn't do so well. Just got to watch film and go clean up what I messed up on. But I'm happy for the plays that I did make today to try to make up for the plays that I didn't make, just try to make plays for my team. It was kind of my fault that they got in the red zone in the first place. So I was just happy to be the one to get them out with a turnover. So. And
speaking of the picks you did make, the second one on the 4th down play, obviously it's great to make an interception. I know you want to make interceptions, but did your coaches talk to you maybe about like batting that down instead in that situation?
Oh, no. Just make the play,
You don't realize that game, you lost just like 30 yards after the penalty between what you picked the ball off and the penalty that guys, you were then lost about 35 yards on the play.
When we got a penalty offense?
Yeah, if you turn the ball over and downs there, they would have had, the 25. Instead, you wound up about 30 yards.
Yeah, because the penalty, I know what you're talking. No, they didn't say anything to me about, batting the ball down. They just congratulated me on making another interception. So.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think it was your first 2-pick day of your college career.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. We got the win. Temple got a really good team. I just give credit to all the guys around me, D-line, linebackers, other DBs in secondary. I couldn't do it without those guys, so I just give those guys all the credit.
Open week, going into the open week, I was asking everybody, what do you concentrate on open week and why is it important?
I feel like this week is important for us because, we get to connect a little bit more. We don't got a game, so we get to rest our bodies. And more so just, correct the things that we had mistakes on over these first 4 games, as far as communication, whether it's communication in the back end, front end, whatever it is, communication, and playing more physical. I feel like we can play more physical as a defense.
And you guys are, obviously 4-0 heading into the bye week in ACC play. Closest game was 2 touchdown win and stuff. How do you feel about, where this team is at right now?
We're very confident in where the team is at, but we can always get better. That's what we're using this bye week to get better for one. And then once we get rolling again, just take it week by week, game by game, and only focus on us because Miami can only beat Miami.
They gained 290 yards on the ground this week. Conscious of you guys to not let them run the ball like that because they only had 11.
We go into every week, not wanting to let anybody run the ball. That's one of our keys on defense, to stop the run first of all. So we go into every week not wanting to let anybody run the ball.
And you guys, there's, they were able to move the ball at some points, but you held them to 1 touchdown. How much do you guys kind of focus on, not breaking, not giving up anything really in the red zone?
Really, that's one of our goals. If they do get in the red zone, forcing them to make 3, but they just so happen to get 7. Which we were kind of disappointed about going in the half. So I feel like we came out of halftime and really set the tone. We didn't give up another point after halftime. So I feel like we did a really good job after that. But we just make a big emphasis on winning the first quarter, winning the third quarter, and just not getting up in touchdowns in general.
How nice
Last
was
question.
it? How nice was it having Cam Kitchens there today watching the game?
I mean, it was nice for everybody, just him being around, he's a great guy on and off the field. So just him being around, smiling, helping guys, coaching guys up, the safeties, and, just having him around in general, it's a blessing for everybody because he's a blessing itself. So just thankful for him in every way possible.
Great.